What's good? What's good? What's good? So, how much time does it really take to build credit history? You already know I'm about to give you the game on how long it really takes and why you should start today. And if you don't start, how much money it's going to cost you. So, you already know what it is. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to the #1 credit educational channel. Hey, my name is Dave, where I show you how to remove negative items off your credit report, how to build relationships with those banks, and how to get to that money. So in today's video, I'm basically going to break down how much it's going to cost you if you don't start today, right? If you don't start building credit history today. Also, I'm going to show you, it wouldn't be me if I didn't show you how to build credit history. And then of course, I'm gonna answer your question, how long does it really take to actually build up your credit history? So to actually start building credit, you gotta understand the FICO score model, right? So once you understand what the FICO score is made of, and the FICO score is made up of 5 different factors. So once you understand what the FICO score is made of, now you can understand how to start building credit and understand what type of accounts you need to start building to get the actual credit score you wanna get. So the 5 factors of your the FICO, right? Payment history is 35%. Utilization, 30%. Sorry if I'm going fast. I just want to give you some game. 15% average age. Credit mix is 10%. And new accounts, 10%. So to hit in every category to basically make sure you're building credit and making sure you basically get the credit score you want, you want to understand the FICO score. So payment history, you want to make sure you never ever miss a payment. When it comes to utilization, you want to make sure, a lot of people that tell you utilization, if you don't have a credit card, you're basically missing out on points. A lot of people tell you credit cards are the devil, but just by paying on time is not going to just help you. You got to have a credit card. So open up a credit card. I'm going to give you some accounts that you can start opening up to actually start putting your history up. So what you want to do is actually start today. So payment history, 100%, never miss a payment. Set up automatic payments so you won't ever miss a payment. Right, utilization, make sure you stay below 10%. A lot of people tell you 30%, but that's just average. We're excellent. We're excellent around here when it comes to the credit team. So I want you to be excellent as well. So utilization below 10%. Average age, that just comes with time. As you're building history, you're going to see points coming out of nowhere. So just continue building, continue paying on time. That's 15% of your score. Credit mix, you want to have 2 different type of accounts, right? You want to have installment accounts, you want to have revolving accounts. Installment accounts are personal loans, student loans, your mortgage, car payments. Those are considered installment accounts because they're the same payment every single month. Revolving accounts, right? Those are your credit cards, store cards, charge cards. Those are different type of revolving accounts you have on your credit report. You want to have a mixture of both. New accounts, it's okay to open up a new account over time, right? It's okay to open up a new account because we all are looking for credit eventually, right? We either want our dream house, dream car, stuff like that. So they're not going to penalize you. But as you start looking thirsty for credit, then they're going to start denying you, right? That's hard inquiry. So make sure, depending on what you're trying to do, there's different strategies for different people, right? So just make sure you start building your history. Once you start building your history, I just want you to get a clearer vision of what the actual FICO score is made of. Most banks look at the FICO 8. So once you know that most banks look at the FICO 8, you might as well go ahead and play the game. If you don't know the game, then you're going to get played. So this is why I give you the information that you need to actually start building. So basically, I'm going to show you how much it's going to really cost you if you don't start building your credit today, right? How much money you could potentially be losing, right? So when it comes to credit, I want to show you. So I have a scenario. I have a person that has built their credit, and I have a person that has bad credit. This person really cared about their credit, and they started early, and they started building this credit. This person don't really care about credit. You know, they say cash and all that. So I'm just basically going to break down how much money is going to cost you if you don't really start building credit. So this person right here has a mortgage. This person right here is paying rent. This person has a car payment. They have the same car. They have a Mercedes. This happens all the time. So I want you to think about it. How much money are you losing if you really don't start building your credit? And how much it's going to cost you? So this person has a mortgage, right? We're going to times that by 12 because they're paying 800 times 12. And that is, I believe, 9,600. This person right here is paying rent, and we're going to times that by 12. How much is that? I think that's about 16,000 something. I'm going to bring out a calculator, and we're going to do the proper math. 1,400 times 12, 16,800. So think about it like this. If this person's paying mortgage and this person's paying rent, let's say He's paying mortgage for 30 years. So 9,600 times 30 is $288,000 over 30 years. We're not doing no taxes and all that interest. I'm just going basic math right now. This person lived in the same apartment. We're going to say he's lived in the same apartment for 30 years. How much is it going to cost them? $504,000. So this person that has bad credit and this person that has good credit, 30 years, if they just lived in the same place for 30 years, look at the difference. 504 minus 2. 504, 0, 0, 0, minus 288. What would you do with an extra $216,000? What would you do with that, right? What would you do with this? If you could put this in the savings and let this build over time, you know how much money that will make you? So look how much money this person is losing if they really neglected their credit, they didn't really care about credit. This is how much, this is just the mortgage, right? We're just talking about mortgage. So this is how much a person can lose, and even more over time, over 30 years. We're not talking 60, right? This person's gonna continue paying rent because this person's gonna be done paying mortgage. All they gotta do is take care of their taxes and stuff. This person has to stay with their rent every single year for, until they live, right? So we're gonna think about it like this. That's just the mortgage, right? Now we're gonna talk about the car. How much they basically losing out on just paying a car payment by not taking care of their credit. And we're not gonna talk about how much the down payment is and stuff like that. I'm just gonna go over strictly how much this person is paying over time. So 300 times 12, 600 times 12, right? This is 3,600. This is 7,200, right? So this person is paying $7,200 a year. That person that has bad credit, and this person has good credit and is paying $3,600 a year, right? Let's do that times that by 12. So if this person that times by 12, if this is a 5-year car loan, how much money are they basically paying? So they got a Mercedes. I'm going to times that by 5. Yep. 3,600. This is not including interest. This person is paying $18,000. This person is paying $36,000. $18,000. This person paid extra. $18,000. This person paid extra. How much you can do with $18,000? So this is what it takes. This is why you need to start building your credit, because you're losing money long term. I just want you to have a clear vision. Once you see it, you can see how much money you're losing. So now that you know how to build your credit and you know how much money it's going to cost you if you actually don't start today, I'm gonna answer your question on how long does it really take. And to be really honest, there's no definitive answer when it comes to actually building your credit, right? It doesn't matter when you start, as long as you start today. Because once you open up an account, the next month is going to start reporting. And you got to think about the long game when it comes to building your credit. Because when an underwriter looks at your credit profile and you saw that you've been, consistently paying payments on time, consistently building, they're going to look at your credit profile and see that, this person been paying over time. They had a credit profile since they was 18, and they've been building their credit since a long time, 10 years, 15 years. So start today. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take, but once you start, you're going to continue paying bills on time, and it's going to continue happening, and you're going to see the result of what you've been doing when you started early. So anytime you need something, you're going to be able to get approved for anything you want because you took that initiative, you took that decision, and you made the decision to start building your credit. So start today, because there's no definitive answer when it comes to building your credit history. You have to start building something to actually get a credit score. If you don't have nothing, then you're not going to have a credit score. So start today. Open Sky, New Coast Directs, my Jewelers Club card, right? These different type of accounts, Tomorrow card, all these different type of accounts you can start opening. You also want to have a credit builder loan, different type of accounts, rent reporters, rental karma. Just start doing something, right? Start building something to actually get to where you want to be. Once you start opening up accounts, once you start opening these accounts up, you're going to start building your credit. And as you start building it, you're going to be able to apply for the Amex, the different type of credit cards, the travel card, the Navy cards, and stuff like that. Once you start, but you have to make the decision to start today. And if you need help, right, and if you need help to basically get things removed off your credit report and you're having a hard time getting things removed off your credit report, go watch my video, The Secret Formula to Fixing Your Credit. I give you step by step in the game to actually getting things removed off your credit report.